In April of 1961, Frank Drake was writing an equation. Not just any physics equation. He penned a formula to consider finding other intelligence, detectable civilizations, extraterrestrials within our universe. The Drake equation, as it would come to be known, sought to estimate the number of civilizations in our galaxy with which we might one day detect and communicate. He meticulously jotted the parameters: star formation rates, the fraction of planets that could support life, the likelihood of life's emergence, rise of intelligence, and more. This formed a blueprint that would stimulate thought on the potential number of radio communication capable civilizations. When Drake ran his equation with the numbers of his day, the potential was immense. The result, a startling number. Frank then immediately helmed the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI. It was 1961, and the singular mission was clear: detect signals from civilizations beyond our own, not just to find this life his equation predicted, but to connect with it. Since that time, we've looked, we've peered into planets dimming the brightness of suns, and sought so-called exo-worlds. We've glimpsed the earliest stars from the time of the Big Bang. We listened and listened and listened, and all we have heard is silence. We are left only to recall Enrique Fermi's 1950 famous question: where is everyone? Fast forward to today. A new equation, CHAPS, has been written. One that challenges us with a complete rethinking of our approach, abandonment of key assumptions, and a replacement to Drake's formulation. If this CHAPS conjecture proves to be correct, it renders much of our technology and SETI attempts at detection and communication obsolete. Our stack of technology useless. Our radio telescopes and other measures an archaic fantasy. It shows our confidence in our accumulated human knowledge to be an infinitesimal crumb of intelligence when it is scaled to the potential capability on the universe's timeline. That the foundations of our mindsets in the house of knowledge, where we store extraterrestrial thought, requires a ground-up, complete rebuild. The CHAPS equation means no intergalactic spaceships, no aliens with weirdly shaped eyes, or even physical bodies, no abductions or similar fantastical stories. The new equation reveals an assumptive error that implies that our equipment is incapable, lacks the advancement, and is unworthy to the search. Wrong in all ways. Consider creating an internet meme with a rotary telephone. It would not matter how many times you made the attempt, how many times you applied the technology to the task. The technology would always be unworthy, and you would always fail. The CHAPS equation respects humanity's progress and technical innovations on Earth over the last 1,000 years, honors our marvels of automation and digital revolution, AI and robotics innovations, and the virtual simulated environments with devices that have arrived to entertain and educate us. But the new equation highlights a human blind spot. Our perception of time, our cognition of the scale of billions of years since the Big Bang, hurdles us crashing into a mental wall. It is as if this shortcoming in perspective has us peering through a keyhole into the universe's darkened room. We see the light of a candle and confuse the tiny illuminated area for the entirety of the cosmos itself. This lack of human capability, specific to properly comprehending the scale of time, has implications for our search for other intelligent life. We believe we can use a flint knife to send a text message to a distant friend. The CHAPS conjecture moves us to reimagine our entire conceptions of other intelligent life in the universe, to put on new lenses that open the door of the darkened room, to see intention and capability of other intelligent life forms. CHAPS employed human insight into its equation model, including the 4 billion years necessary to evolve from a single cell into intelligence. CHAPS then did something groundbreaking. It selected the number of paradigm shifts produced by human intelligence since its formalization of the scientific method, finding that we've produced 10 of these shifts, approximately 1 for every 100 years. When this evolutionary time and the rate of paradigm shifts was applied to an early start alien life intelligence, the number of shifts at the scale of the universe exploded into millions, meaning that these intelligences will have advanced far outside of human ability to fathom. Their life forms likely not adequately described by human language. In implications beyond this, their very detectability, a key assumption by Frank Drake, would be a choice and more than likely an impossibility, given human technology's deep immaturity on this scale. We are simply infants in the cradle of universe intelligence time. These alien intelligences may exist as pure math or as energy matrices of a design orders of magnitude beyond our radio telescopes and satellite detection, rendering our advanced tech obsolete in every way. The CHAPS conjecture, taken to logical extensions, means we must recalculate every aspect of Drake's equation and personal understanding. C equals P unveils a profound transformation in our perception of extraterrestrial entities, revealing them as beings likely utterly transcended beyond biological and physical forms, essentially post-biological and post-physical. This means the saucer fantasy is over, along with the false memory illusion of abduction and other worldly tic-tacs. This means no more wide-eyed biological beings, and it means all of those secret documents were but diversionary tactics, strategically positioned to avert eyes away from actual privileged projects. Those lights captured moving in the sky become what they've always been, natural phenomenon, or classified military or government-sponsored endeavor. CHAPS indicates that the influencers and provocateurs of the space alien culture are only profiteers of the first order. And there is other good news too. These super advanced intelligences are likely long past the insanities of war, the petty arguments over physical possessions and lines on some map. If they did desire to reach out to humanity, it would not be to just one naval aviator or two, or a small group of children at some remote schoolhouse. It would be all of us, everyone, everywhere, all at once in the same instance. This universal message of first contact would be well within their stunning capabilities, along with the ability to keep us all emotionally calm during that contact. CHAPS puts the old ideas of aliens to its logical end.